Hi there. Welcome back to the second part of the big fat lies people tell about dating relationships. So in my previous video, I gave two lies people tell about dating relationship which are misleading and deceitful. So if you've not watched the first part of this video, you could be missing a lot. I'll be putting the first part right here at the ending of the screen so you can click and watch after now to gain that knowledge. So right here in the part 2, I'll be revealing many more lies people tell about dating relationships. So the third lie people tell about dating relationships. Remember I said that the first and second lie is in the first part of this video. So if you've not watched the first part, go watch after now. So let's go over to the third lie. Men are usually the ones that tell this particular lie to the ladies. It says, trying to define a relationship makes you look desperate. Asking a man, what are we? What are we doing? When are we taking the relationship to the next level? Sounds like desperation. This is a very beautiful lie men use to manipulate ladies and shut them up so they can't make their own expectations known. Any man who gets upset when you ask him vital questions about the relationship is only flirting with you. If you let a man manipulate you with this statement of you being desperate, when you try to define your relationship, he will while away your time, having no plan or vision for the future. And before you know it, you've wasted so much time with one man. An unserious man will run away from a well-defined relationship because he's just in for fun. Now, I'm not saying that you should define your relationship so that you both can get married immediately. No. But the essence is for us to work towards having a future together as time goes on, if we both are compatible enough for each other. So we don't end up wasting time investing our energy, our money for years with no good outcome. You see, you can't board a vehicle with your luggages without knowing where you are headed to. That's foolishness. So it's not advisable to date and see how it goes or to see if he proposes. Time is too precious to waste. So it's advisable to know what you are doing on time. If we are not dating with the intention of settling down, then why are we in a relationship? That's why you need to define it. Are we dating to flirt or we are dating to have a lifelong commitment, which can be termed as courtship? If you want to flirt, make it clear. If you want to just keep friends, then make it clear. Listen, as a lady who wants a serious relationship, then you can't be available for dating. You need to be available for marriage. Take note, in a situation whereby you are, confused on whom to go into a relationship with, instead of double dating or going into meaningless relationships, just keep friends. No commitment, nothing attached, nothing romantic, just friends. Okay? While you are watching, hoping and praying to choose one good person whom you want to go into a serious relationship with. If he's saying things like, let's see how it goes, or I want us to be committed and friends and serious, while we are watching what it may lead to in the nearest foreseeable future, all this long grammar, there is no commitment inside that statement. It's just beating around the bush. If the goal is not marriage, then he should make it clear. If he's not sure of settling down anytime soon, then he should make it clear. Don't let an unserious man make you block potential suitors. Most ladies don't define their relationship from the early stage because, according to them, they don't want to look desperate. But you're already being desperate, not to be honest or sincere enough to make your own expectations known. You just want to play along, give this guy all he wants, hoping that one day he will like me enough to commit to me. You see, you're scared about being desperate, but this strategy you are using is already making you look desperate. You are too desperate not to be honest and sincere about your own expectations. So you're gonna pretend like everything is okay until something happens. That's a bad strategy. You will only end up being or feeling used, and you will end up being at his mercy, hoping and praying that he marries you. You will end up hiding your own needs and feelings to keep someone. He will get used to his own needs being clarified and met and expect that you will never have a need. The guy will assume you are okay and he can do anything he wants to do because she's fine and she doesn't speak up to express her own thoughts and feelings. You see, men are usually clear about what they want in a relationship, either by their words or their actions. If they just want to waste your time, they show you that they have no plans. They tell you nothing reasonable. If they just want to have sex with you, they show you that they are not thinking anything serious. Men are very clear about what they want. Either they say it verbally or they demonstrate it in their actions. But if you are sensitive enough or you look well, you will know the signals. He's not involving you in his plans. He's not making any clear plans known. He's not introducing you to important persons in his life. He's clearly showing you that you are not in the future and no long-term plans. It's women that usually hide their own expectations. So in the process of defining your relationship, you must be ready to walk away if he can't meet up to your own expectations. Have a meeting, have a discussion somewhere. You don't need to tell him ahead that we need to talk. Okay, so you don't keep him wondering. So when something is going on, you guys hang out somewhere or you're on a date catching fun and you both are relaxed. You can bring up the conversation by saying, hey, I even wanted to bring this up. I want to know your own expectations about our relationship. Get to know his intentions about the relationship. Are we in for a serious commitment that could last a lifetime? Or are we just flirting? Let's know what we are getting ourselves into. I'm a mature single. I don't want to while away time dating for fun. I really need to know where I'm going to with my life. Hear from him. And if he doesn't still understand, then you tell him, at this stage of my life, I'm looking for somebody to settle down with. I'm not looking for flirting. There is nothing to be ashamed about. I don't know why people are ashamed to discuss marriage but are not ashamed to ask for premarital sex. They shy away from trying to define their relationship. But they are not shy to ask for premarital sex, especially the men. He's not shy to ask for it. So you shouldn't be shy to ask for yours by making your own expectations known. To ask that you want to get married first before you get involved in sex. So in the process of defining your relationship, set and agree on clear timelines. How long is this gonna be? When are we looking at? I have seen people date for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, and nothing to show for it. And even if you say 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, then there are some little short progress signs that we can use to measure if we are heading towards our dreams or not. I personally don't advise you date for too long. Okay, don't start a relationship and you are planning to, get married in 5 years' time. That's just too early to tie yourself down. So let's be clear. What are the timelines? When are we planning on getting married and what are the steps we need to take? So these are the important things you need to know about your relationship. Number one, what are we? Are we just friends or we are in a relationship? Number two, what kind of relationship are we into? Number three, knowing why the other person wants the relationship. Number four, knowing the purpose of the relationship. Why are we dating? Are we heading towards marriage or we are just catching fun? And number five, knowing the time frame. How long are we gonna be into this? That is, when are we taking the relationship to the next level, which is marriage? So you must define your relationship to know each other's expectations, to avoid wastage of time. Ladies, defining your relationship is not desperation. It is called wisdom and understanding. Be wise. The fourth big lie people tell about dating relationships, most especially the men tell this lie. It says, if I must give you money, then you must give me sex. No sex, no money. What a silly statement. I see men boldly making this statement, and I'm like, is relationship now a trade by barter business? It's a relationship for God's sake, not a business transaction. Sex in a relationship is not compulsory. And if you want to do it the godly way, you know that it's right to abstain. But no relationship can thrive without giving, without sacrificing for each other. And take note, giving in a relationship should be mutual. Not only men should give, women should also give. But sex is a choice. It's your own personal decision to make. But giving is compulsory. Love is kind, and remember, love is patient. Alright, I'll be revealing more lies in my next video. Drop your questions or contributions. Tell me what you think at the comment section. My name is Chiami Ada, a relationship consultant, and my aim is to make your love and family life a bliss. Remain blessed. See you in my next video.